Welcome to our teaching today. We'll continue this series on the army of the Lord, part 2. In the first part, we were talking about God as an army, and God is the one that chooses those that belongs to his army, that you do not volunteer into God's army. He holds the prerogative and decide who joins his army based on two criteria. One, holiness. The second criteria is that you are spirit-filled. And today we want to look at the fact that the army of the Lord is an unusual army. So let's tell me the unusual army of God. The army of God is an unusual army. An unusual one is not a normal army like the national armies of nations or armies of nations. Why armies of nations? You can volunteer, you go through training, they enlist you and all that. In God's own army, you don't volunteer. You can only become a Christian by acceptance of Jesus Christ. Then it now depends on God to value your work with him, evaluate your work with him, and qualify you into his army. And what he uses to qualify you is holiness and being filled with the Spirit. Just like when they wanted to ordain people in the Bible the first time to be deacon, the criteria that they check is that the person is filled with the Holy Ghost, full of wisdom and filled with the Holy Ghost. That is the criteria. Holiness and being filled with the Spirit. Why is this necessary? Because the army you want to come against is an invisible army. Just like God has his own army, Satan has his own army. And they are invisible. You can only confront them from the standpoint of the Spirit. And that is why you need to be filled with the Spirit to be able to be operational within this army. That is why God baseline for an army within his kingdom is that you have to be holy and spirit